Hi, welcome to fourth grade's Back to School Night. We're very glad that you're here and joining us virtually for this night. We are really excited to share with you some things to look forward to with your students this year. And we will be sharing the slide deck with you. So if you think we're going too fast or you think you missed something, we will share this with you via email at some point. I am Kat Hegedus. This is my second year here at Forest Edge. I'm really excited to be back with fourth graders and really excited to continue to work with you all in this community.
Hi, I'm Haley Oliver. This is my first year at Forest Edge and teaching fourth grade. I'm so excited to have your child in my class this year, and I'm really excited.
All right, joining our team as well is Carrie In, who is out on maternity leave for a bit, but she will be back soon to join us. We also have a wonderful support team with an ESOL teacher and a special education teacher as well.
The theme for Forest Edge this year is We Got Game. Our daily schedule, we are starting every day with morning meeting. We're jumping right into math, then Virginia Studies or science, going to lunch and recess, having our literacy block, and then ending the day with specials and closing circle. So our curriculum is based on the Fairfax County Public Schools Program of Studies, which covers all the Virginia standards of learning. Some examples are starting with our math workshop. We start every day with a number sense routine, join together as a whole for our mini lesson, and then split into small groups where they're able to work one-on-one with us and then with their friends to play games or doing independent work. And some of the content is listed on the right.
Our literacy block this year looks a little different from years in the past because we have now included a more strict word study program provided by the county. So our word study program is lessons for the whole group to help them better understand how words are put together, how they're spelled, and how we can find patterns to create meaning. So this block will also include our reading instruction and writing as well. And the topics we'll be covering this year are listed here. We also have a very full science and social studies curriculum in fourth grade, with the social studies being focused on Virginia studies and Virginia history. We will be having our online classrooms on Schoology again this year. If you were in the county last year, hopefully your students are familiar with it. All the kids have access to their Schoology accounts already, so they should know how to access that. And then fingers crossed, we don't have to do very much on Zoom, but if there is any call for any virtual class or learning, it will be through Zoom. In Fairfax County, the elementary grading guidelines are slightly different than other counties. So Fairfax County has a 4-3-2-1 system for being the best and one needing the most improvement. So if we think about this, for example, with adding numbers together, if they have a 4 in adding, then they can succeed correctly nearly all of the time. They need no support. They have a thorough understanding of how to add numbers together, and they have no errors. So 4 is, they've learned it the best, whereas a 1 with adding, they can seldom add correctly. They need considerable support. They have a very limited understanding of addition, and they have frequent errors. So that's just a little bit about how your child would be graded this year.
So Fairfax County is Responsive Classroom Schools. We are a student-based centered social and emotional learning approach to teaching and discipline. It's compromise of a set of research and evidence-based practices designed to create safe, joyful, and engaging classrooms and school communities for both the students and the teachers. So we work together as a grade level with our students to develop our own class rules in collaboration with us and their classmates. Most of the fourth grade rules can be condensed into being kind and respectful, working hard, and taking care of their school space and materials. Our student norms are to always be on time, having our supplies ready, staying focused, raising our hand, being respectful, and always being in a learning position. One of the most important things we do want to touch on this year is just always charging our laptops at home each night, just so that way they're ready to go in the morning. We're always using Lexia or ST Math or something throughout the day. So if that laptop isn't charged, it's a little bit challenging for your student to be getting that work done. So please remember to charge your laptops at home if possible.
And so some tips or recommendations for learning at home with families. We recommend the students read alone or together with a family member or friend. 20 minutes each night would be great. The easiest way to check in on your students in their reading is to just talk about the books. Who's the main character? What, choices did they make? What's going on in the story? Would you do the same thing as the character? Really just, having them tell you about what they're reading. We also recommend practicing multiplication facts at home. I know Target often has in the dollar section, the dollar spot, some flashcards for multiplication, division, adding and subtracting as well. So we definitely recommend that at home. There's also tons of online programs as well they can access on their computers. You can also find math in everyday situations and just have conversations while you're at the grocery store, adding up, what do you think the receipt's going to say at the gas station? If it's this much per gallon and we need this much, how much is that going to cost? How long until you have to go to bed? Figuring out the elapsed time. So just having those conversations and initiating those. We also encourage after school to be family time. For the kids to spend time with siblings, with parents, aunts, uncles, grandma, grandpa, to play outside. An early bedtime, we would love to hear about that. Sometimes we do hear the kids kind of bragging to each other about, oh, I stayed up till, 3 a.m. last night on YouTube. So if, you could help out with that, that would be great. We also focus a lot on independence and responsibility. The kids specifically taking responsibility for their own actions, their own mistakes, and just really taking on that kind of upper elementary role rather than the primary, third and below. The county wanted us to let you know about some, attendance issues and why attendance matters, why being at school is important. So the next few slides I am going to click through a little bit quickly, but again, we will give you access to these slides for you to check on your own. But it is important for the kids to be at school, as often as they can be. Obviously things come up, but it's just important to be present. So starting partway through last year, Fairfax County partnered with tutor.com, and that will continue this year. So every family in Fairfax County has access to tutor.com, unlimited access, 24/7, on-demand, free online tutoring. Again, there's no cost for this. All you have to do is make an account, and then you can choose a time, a subject, for your child to receive tutoring from an education professional online. So this is a wonderful program if you're looking for how you can help your child at home, but you're not sure where to start. So definitely look into that and take advantage.
Okay, and to wrap it up, this is all of our contact information. If you need anything or have any questions, email will always be the best way to get in touch with us. If you need a little refresh on who we are, you can go back into the slides to make sure you're emailing the right person, but email will always be the best way to get in touch with us.
All right, thank you so much for joining us. We hope to see you or speak to you soon, and I hope you have a great day.